everybody. My name is Bob. Welcome back once again to Modern Life for the 70s Mind. I appreciate you taking a little time out of your day to check out my reactions. I really do. Now, I do want to, before I get into the reactions, is thank you guys for your support you've given me over my book. I put a book out several months ago, and I had posted it on here, and the response has been awesome. I want to show you the book in case you haven't seen it or anything. This is 45 record adapters and other music fascinations. I always started collecting these little adapters, and it became an obsession. But then I got into all different parts of music. This book covers not only the adapters, the vintage ones, but it covers the modern ones. It also goes into history of records themselves, history of audio formats, which was way fun to research. And then I go over a lot of different type of records and interesting and unique records. So everything in this book, if you're a music lover and you like a little bit of history even, this is an amazing book. So if you or anyone on your shopping list would be interested in that, there's a link below in the comments section that you'll be able to find that. Okay, I'm going to get my headphones on, and we're going to be right back, and we'll get into this music video for today. Hold on. Welcome back. So the artist I'm going to be reacting to today is Gigi De Lana, and she's singing Fly Me to the Moon. I've reacted to, I think, 2 of her songs so far. One was a Boz Scaggs song that I really loved. And each time I've heard one of her songs, it's blown me away, so I expect no less on this video. Obviously, I've heard Fly Me to the Moon. Frank Sinatra was how I learned about the song. I know he wasn't the first person to sing it, but growing up, that's the song I heard. I have reacted to at least one other version of the song, and that was by Angelina Jordan. And I want to say there was a second, but for the life of me, I couldn't tell you who that would have been. But today, it is Gigi De Lana's time to step up and show us her version of the song. So why don't we get right into it? And here we go. Oh, I like this. Definitely different. This band I just love.
Fly me to the moon,
oh, that was an interesting intro.
Among the stars, let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. Oh, in other words, yeah. Baby, kiss me.
She's feeling it.
Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please, please be true. In other words, I love you.
Okay, so they're going to go into a little instrumental edge here. So let's take a quick stop. I only like stopping one time during the song, and this is clearly going to be the best spot. You know, that keyboard, the sound of that, the way he's playing it, and I think every song I've heard of hers adds so much to her vocals. It just complements it so well because it's not in your face keyboards. It's this mellow, almost like a 70s sounding sound that I used to hear back in the 70s, just this relaxing, easy sound. And that just complements her clear voice. Oh, it's amazing. I know I've said this before, and I'm going to be guilty of repeating myself, but her voice reminds me so much of like Karen Carpenter, maybe with a bit of a more modern edge to it, but the same feelings that I got listening to Karen Carpenter sing is the same feeling I get listening to Gigi sing. I listen to some singers. Let me put it this way: I listen to some singers, and their voice almost gets lost behind the instruments. I mean, the drums and the guitars and the bass, all that sometimes is keyed up so high that the vocal doesn't become the highlight of the song. That's not true in Gigi's case at all, nor was it with Karen Carpenter. With Gigi, her voice is right in front of you. She's putting it on a platter in front of you. It's in your face, and it's beautiful. I also notice that when she sings, once in a while she'll smile. I am not a vocal coach, and I know nothing about vocal techniques, but a voice definitely does change when a person smiles. And I assume it's changing the way you breathe, the resonance. I don't know what it is. Somebody else could probably go into a lot more explanation on what that's about. But as a person who knows nothing, I can tell you when singers smile, and I've seen this so many times, when singers smile, their voice changes. And I think with her, a lot of the vocal things that she's doing, it just creates a soothing atmosphere, and the song just comes to life in such a beautiful way. So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and finish this song off, and then we'll talk a little bit more. Okay, here we go. I just love the keyboard. I also find it kind of funny how the band is so squished. I don't know why. They're a close band. They're a tight band. Boy, they've really changed the song up. I like it. I like the fact that they're giving the band some time to show off here a little bit. I like that a lot. And then she's slowly introducing her voice back. I like that.
Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars.
Ooh, that sounded nice.
I wanna see what spring is like on Jupiter.
Ooh. Oh, she brought it down. Oh, beautiful. Wow, that's just beautiful. All right, let me shut. All right. Um, if I ever saw these guys live and they were spread out on some big stage, I wouldn't even know who they were. I'm so used to seeing them cramped in this little room. And she was doing so many crazy things with her voice. I wanted to stop and replay it, but I promised you guys I would play it to the end, so I stayed true to my word. She was doing all sorts of tricks that just. I'm going to have to go back and listen to this when we're done. Wow. There weren't a lot of crazy runs, if you will, but when she does them, um, I can't help but think that they're just um, adding beauty to her voice. They're not taking over the song or distracting from the overall feel of the song. It's just her trying to add a little bit of something different to the song when she does that. She's not, at least from what I've seen, the songs I've heard, she doesn't kill it on all these crazy runs. But what she does do is do all sorts of just crazy little things, little bits with her voice that just, it's so much fun to listen to. I liked that last note of the chorus. I thought she was going to blow it up, and she didn't. Instead, she brought it down. She took it down. She didn't go there, if you will. And instead, she went on this crazy, wonderful jazz run, which I just loved. That just added to the fun of the song, didn't it? This was such an interesting take on this song. I've never heard it kind of jazzed up like that before. Then she had, to finish that jazzy section off at the very end, she brought it back down to earth, if you will. Just kind of remind us once again how wonderful and meaningful this song is. She just took it right down and just finished off beautifully. This was really just a beautiful and emotionally packed song. You could tell she was really feeling it. Her eyes were closed, and you could just see that she was enjoying it. So that's always so much fun to see from a listener's point of view. So let me get my headphones off, and I'm going to be right back for my final thoughts. Hold on. Wow. She just never disappoints. I know this is only my third song I've heard of hers, but once, twice, three times, spot on. She's wonderful. Just so much fun to listen to. And you know what? It looks like she's having fun, at least from the way I'm seeing it. And I love how mid-verse she changes the delivery of the song. She'll go from this jazzy line or two, and then all of a sudden the next line is poppy and fresh and fun. And then the next line can be just relaxing, smooth as silk. I mean, she literally takes you on this vocal ride throughout the entire song. And I did touch just briefly on what some of the tricks she was playing with her voice. Next time I think I do something like this, I'm just going to stop it, even if I said I wasn't going to, because some of those things she did, please go back and listen to what she's doing with her voice. It's crazy good and adds so much individuality to the song that really makes it hers. It wasn't just the jazzy side of it that made it hers. It was the way she sang it. It was just beautiful. And like I said, it looks like she's enjoying it so much. Just extra stuff that she does, I think also makes it hers, yes, but I think even more, it makes it more modern and relevant. That's what I like about some of the stuff she does. Every song I've heard has been a remake, and they feel new and fresh, and that's the magic of her voice and this band that she's with. There's something about that clarity and calmness in her voice that just hits home with me. She's got one of those voices that every single note she hits, you're just into it. Just hits home every single note. And her voice is just, like I said, it's just there. It's on a platter in front of you, and it's just there. It's beautiful. She is amazingly talented, and her band, which probably doesn't get enough credit, is perfectly in sync with her, and it shows. These guys are pretty tight. So, all right, that was wonderful. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. If you like my channel, please make sure you sign up to my channel and be a lifer with everyone else. And I think that's it. I got nothing else. I wanted to say something, but for the life of me, I have no idea what it was. So we're going to leave it there. Okay, guys, listen, you have a great day. Peace out, and I will talk to you next time, okay? Bye.